one goal. Got it. Right, okay. Sun's slowly going down. Right, let's see. Everyone's taking guard. Good, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go. Right, yeah, speak to DJ. Hey, Brent. I've been keeping it to myself because I didn't want to be a bother, but my feet really hurt. I don't know if I can keep walking. I know it's only been half an hour maybe, but still. I know. Mine do too, but hopefully we can get you a pair of shoes, you know? We're right outside the charity shop, so hopefully we'll find something. You think there'll be some? Hopefully. Even if they're too big, you know, it'll do. We'll try and find somewhere to stay the night as well, you know? I hope so. It's hot today. The ground is really hot and my feet are burning. Yeah, no. It's definitely been hot recently, so it's definitely summer, I'd say. Maybe it's nearly over, you know, it might get colder soon. Cooler would be nice. I'm not sure how we'd survive in the cold, especially with no warm clothes or anything. Yeah, but by then we'll be back at Lake Worth. You really think so? I do. You know, if we don't end up staying at Lake Worth, or if it's gone, you know, I mean, it shouldn't be, but if it is, we know of a few other safe places, you know. Tobias! Yeah, sad to say I actually forgot about him. I mean, we've been so caught up with everything going on. I mean, he's at the supermarket, or was when we first got taken. Do you think the supermarket is nearby? I mean, I don't know how close it is. I just remember it's right on the outskirts of the city. Closer or further than Lake Worth? I mean, closer for sure. Then maybe we can go there. Get prepared and then head to Lake Worth. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's definitely an option. Let's just say hopefully the market's still there. I don't really remember much from the market. From what I do remember, the people there had been through a lot, but weren't exactly strong. Maybe the pain they felt made them stronger, like it did with us. Yeah, maybe it did. If it did, then they're probably still there. Like I said, hopefully. You know, we'll talk to everyone about it, you know, see what they say. Okay. And Brent, you don't need to worry about me. I'll be alright. Listen, TJ, it's my job to worry about you. I promised your mum I'd protect you, and so far I haven't done the best job. You have. We might have been sent to the hospital, but you did everything you could for me. I'm not stupid, Brent. I'm young, but not stupid. I know you stopped something from happening to us in the hospital. I don't know what exactly, but I heard you and Primo talking. It's adult stuff. I get that. But I'm glad I had you after my mum died. If she had died and I was alone, I would be dead too. TJ, it's not that it's exactly adult stuff. I suppose it kind of is, but I just don't want you to know, okay? For your sake. But, you know, I'm gonna keep trying to protect you, you know? Just glad I met you, buddy. Me too. You can go into the shop now. We'll watch the twins. Nothing will happen to them. I won't let it. Thank you. Neither will any of the others, I'm sure. Still. Absolutely. But I'll go see what I can find, see if I can get a pair of shoes for you, you know? Everyone else is on watch, I'm just making sure. Yeah. Still got a foot cut, you know, we need to change those bandages. I think we're gonna change everyone's bandages tonight before anything gets infected. I need to change the one on my hand as well, but I'm not exactly in a rush for that, but, Chuck, a little worried about him. I mean, Frankie's been carrying him, but I'm worried about that wound. It's not good, but hopefully if we can get him to the supermarket, and if it is still there, I mean, I'm hoping it is, but if it is, hopefully they had a doctor. I mean, last thing I remember, I don't remember them having a doctor, but I suppose we'll find out, but I'm just gonna check on the twins again. I know I just did, but it's lucky we managed to find this little cart in someone's front garden. It's lucky. Shopping trolley would have done the job, but this is a little bit bigger, so it's worth it. We can carry some stuff on there as well, but it's good, it's good. Primo, hey, it's gonna be dark soon. Yeah, I know. We'll get what we can from here and then find a stable place to stay the night. Won't any one of these buildings work? I mean, I'm sure at least one of them will. We just need to be careful, because some of them won't be stable and we can't exactly be dealing with falling down floors or collapsing buildings. Alright. Are you okay? You didn't speak much while we were walking here. I've been better. We all have. I know that, but that's not what I meant. I'll be okay, I mean, you know that. I know that. As long as I have you lot, I will be absolutely fine. I know. I do, but at some point, when things quiet down, we need to talk about it. I've been there. You know that. The exact same thing. And you were there for me. Let me be here for you now. Primo, it's not about me letting you. You're gonna be there. You always will be, and I appreciate that. I really, really do. You're stuck with me now, Forlo. So, after we find a place to stay tonight, where do we go next? Well, for starters, I wouldn't say I'm stuck. I think I'd actually say I'm lucky. And TJ actually brought up a good idea. What's that? The supermarket, I mean, yeah. It's not far. Certainly closer than Lake Worth. So you want to go there instead? Yeah. I want to go there, but then to Lake Worth. I mean, not everyone wants to go all that way with us, so at least that way the people that don't can stay wherever, or go, This'll work. The people who don't want to come to Lake Worth with us can stay at the store. If it's still there. It is. I knew those people. They're stronger than they looked. Had to be, to survive Bane. I don't know if I ever told you, but there were more of us. A lot more. The majority of us died, 23 of us, to be exact. Some people, I mean, Bane told us that we'd been attacked by raiders or an outside group. Some people believed it, but I never did. He killed the people, burned their bodies, families, children, people who he didn't think were strong enough to survive. I'm sorry. I didn't know you never told me that. I didn't know many of them well, but I knew them. That was enough. Do you remember being told that only one person ever escaped from the market? Yeah, I was never told who, though. Well, it was Sonica's brother, Connor. He escaped. He actually did. But after that, we had no clue what happened to him. Honestly, I've always had a feeling that Bane found and killed him, but we never knew that for sure. He was strong. That's why he managed to escape. It's weird thinking about everything that happened back there. It was mostly bad, yet here I am, now looking forward to going back there. I didn't even know she had a brother. But then again, I didn't know any of them very well, you know. Hopefully, you know, if they are as strong as you say they are, then they're all doing well, you know, striving. I'm sure they are. We're on Castor Road, so we're probably an hour drive away. I mean, this city is big, one of the biggest in the country. Without any kind of vehicle, we're looking at a day or two's walk. That's without stopping, without ghouls, without babies, without having to scavenge to survive. With all of that on top, it's going to be a week at least. That's still less than it would take to go to Lakeworth from here. Maybe they'll have vehicles at the store. I'll admit, you know, when TJ brought it up, he was convincing. But you've convinced me further. We'll talk to the others tonight, see what they say. Hopefully they'll be convinced. Well, I'm sure they'd rather this than follow us all the way to Lakeworth. Some of them, anyway. I mean, honestly, I can't really blame them. You know, it's not their fight. It's not really yours either, to be fair. It wasn't, but it is. Not just because of you, but because Reed gave Pigton Josie. He gave her to him. Now this is my fight. I would have fought alongside you, you know that, but now I have my own reason to. And we'll handle it when the time comes. But right now I'll be back soon. I'm just gonna head inside, see if I can find anything, maybe a pair of shoes for you, TJ, you know, maybe even you, Ruby. I'm not too worried about myself, I mean, I can handle it, but I need to look after you guys first, you know? Can I check, is there anything in here that I might need? No, I don't believe there is. I'm gonna put the bracelet back on at some point, but I'm not too worried about that right now. I've got 2 pictures on me, so I'm gonna go see what's going inside Save the Animals charity shop. It's not looking too hot. I mean, some of the windows are smashed. There's blood, cobwebs. Most of the stuff is gone. There's a few t-shirts hanging here and there. Some shoes. Some of these should be able to fit TJ. I mean, these might do the job. Might be a little too small, but there's some that are slightly bigger over there. And bear in mind, we've got Ted as well. That's going to need some shoes, but there's not many. Hopefully there's more somewhere, but if not, we'll work out who gets what, you know. There's bound to be certain people that'll need t-shirts, and what's over here? Some kind of onesie or something, I don't know. And some trousers or something. I mean, there's definitely clothes in it, that's for sure. I mean, everyone's just looking around. I'm gonna go check out bag. This is already open. Tills are open as well. It's typical. The world goes to hell, and some people just got the great idea to come and rob a charity shop. How ridiculous is that? I don't know, but I could get my knife out just in case. Need to be ready. I'm going to take a step back, open the door. Just be careful there's no ghouls in here. I think if there were any, they would have come out by now. I mean, we banged on the doors, so if they are, they're trapped somewhere, and I don't think there's really much space to get trapped, but there's a lot of boxes in here. Let's go through all of them. I need to pry the lid off first, and then that's for these crates anyway. Empty. This chest. Empty. Must have been ransacked already. That'd explain why half of the clothes and stuff are missing already as well. Also empty. 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 And what about this one? Also empty. I mean, I'm holding up hope for something, but it's not looking too promising. Let's open this one. Damn it. And this. Half of these are already open. I just need to pry them with my knife. Empty. Let's see. Empty. 2 more. Come on. Empty and empty. Of course. Just sums up our luck. What's this door? Leads out to the alleyway. Bins full of trash. No, nothing worth keeping. There's another door there. Alleyway. Can't get out. It's blocked off. Well, at least we know it's here, I guess, but it's just our luck that there's nothing in it for us to have. I mean, there's still one more room, but come on, fingers crossed I'm hoping for something. Something. I don't even know what I'm hoping for. I'm just shoes, socks, anything that can help us in this heat. An umbrella, even, to keep the sun off of us, you know? Anything. I will take anything at this point. This door's locked. Let's try and pry. Okay, come on. Oh man, nearly. There we go. I got it. Some back room, I don't know. Okay, and wow. 2 dogs. Must have died a long time ago, considering they're pretty much all bone. The door was locked, so they couldn't even have gotten out even if they wanted to. Poor things, probably starved to death. It's horrible. I know whoever locked the door was probably doing it, probably Charlotte's parents, but whoever it was probably trying to protect them and only ended up getting them killed. That's sad. But I do see another collar. I made it something, and just because I mean, I hate seeing dead animals, you know, we see so much death, and it doesn't surprise me anymore, but it doesn't mean I like seeing it, you know? I think I'm gonna bury him in the alleyway. Bury the bones, give him at least some kind of burial. Gonna take the collar, they'll go alongside Spike's collar. You know, I mean, it's just something to collect, I guess. Let's grab that. Let's grab it, right? Oh, come on. There we go. Blue collar. Must have belonged, this is a small collar, must have belonged to the puppy, but sucks. As if things weren't bad enough, I have to come and see this to ruin my day. Ruin it even more than it already is, but let's bury these in the alleyway and give them some kind of burial at least. It's bad. This world, I just hate it.